As soon as I start talking, you can tell I'm from the South. That's right, South Boston. Now, before we get too far into this, I'd like to ask you to lower your expectations. Like every woman that's ever dated me. I get asked a lot how I can do stand-up and handle people not laughing at my material. Well, I've got a lot of practice with rejection and disappointment. Like when I asked my mom to prom and she said no. All my surprise birthday parties. My surprise I never got invited. My divorce lawyer dropped me to represent my ex. Even my heirs rejected me. When I was an altar boy, my priest never touched me. When I was raising my kids, I was a tough dad. If they'd break curfew a little bit, I'd waterboard them a little bit, and they turned out fine. My daughter graduated high school, got married, and left the country. My son joined the Army. Well, at least that's what the note in the room said. My other son is with the Department of Corrections. He's got many titles like offender, convict, felon. He was on trial for armed robbery, got convicted due to my testimony. I told my son when he gets out, he's going to have to take care of me. He said, I'll take care of you all right, old man. I'm going to put a pillow over your face. Hey, did y'all know that the government has brainwashing facilities all over the United States? There's one right here in Colorado Springs. It's called the Air Force Academy. I did my brainwashing time down in Texas. They did such a good job, I came out talking like this. Now, while I was in the military, I was military police. Best job I've ever had. The only job I ever had where the customer was always wrong. When I retired from the military, I was diagnosed with PTSD. There's nothing funny about PTSD because there's nothing funny about something that has an STD in it. Here's a fun fact for you. You can take a person's large and small intestines, hook them together, stretch them out. That person dies. Why is it okay to put a shock collar on our fur babies, but you can't put a shock collar on your kids? I believe we should be able to put shock collar on our kids. It'd have 3 settings. First setting, be a little love tap. When you speak to the child and they don't respond, bzz, give them a little love tap. Second one would be time out. That'd replace you having to count to 3. The third setting, it'd be lights out. Child go into full convulsions and lose all bodily functions. I think we need to have a hunting license for idiots. Weapon we'd use would be a taser. Places you would use it, say you're in the checkout line, cashiers exchanging life stories with everybody. You get up there, bam, tase the cashier. You go to get gas, there's a car at every pump, nobody's pumping gas. First person that comes out of the store, bam, tase them. You're at Costco's, the family of 4 is walking shoulder to shoulder. Got the aisles locked up, acting like they're the only ones in the store. Bam! Let the whole family ride the lightning.